All right, I want to say good evening, in fact, good afternoon to some people all over the world. We've got people from Dallas, UK, we got people from Poland, Germany, California, Utah, people from all over the globe on the call. This is your host, Brandon Boyd. You should be able to see here on the screen. This is my wife and I. Just to give you guys a little bit of background on myself as we get going here on this webinar. This is myself, my wife. I do have 6 children. 1 boy, 5 girls. Show you a couple pictures here so you guys can get to know me just a little bit better. So I've actually been out of a job for 15 years. I've been an entrepreneur for about 20 years. And I have got myself to the point back in 2004 where I didn't actually need to work for anyone else. So I went off, did my own thing. I've done extremely well. In fact, the worst year that I've had since I actually started working was $150,000 US for the year. So I'm one of those individuals who does know how to generate an income. But over the last number of years, what I've been able to do is actually have my money working for me instead of me just working for money. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about tonight. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and show you some slides here. You guys should be able to see them. And if so, again, put a yes inside the chat box. Want to make sure. Again, we got people from North Carolina, Vegas, Canada, people on the call. Okay, yes, perfect. So you guys should be able to see my slides here. All right, awesome. Got enough confirmation. I just want to start off, though, by asking some questions for you guys as we get going here. You know, you think about some of the challenges that you are facing today. Some of you are facing health challenges, financial challenges, relationship challenges, work challenges. And these are major stressors in your life. You know, do you ever feel like that you were meant for something more? I think as some of you sit at your jobs that you might have, some of you like your jobs, others don't. At least 84% of people say they don't like their job. Do you feel like that you were meant for something more, something that you could be doing with your time, that you really feel like that you could make a contribution? If so, put a yes inside the chat there. See, 85% of people, they don't feel happy, they don't feel fulfilled at their jobs. They dread waking up every day. They wake up with the Monday morning blues, right? They literally wake up and they say, it's another pitiful, predictable day. Now, some of you might think that's negative, but this is literally what some people think in their mind. This is just going to be another pitiful, predictable day. In fact, they wake up, they literally smash the alarm clock. See, for me, my passion wakes me up every day. I don't need an alarm clock. My daily rituals, my passion wakes me up every day because I love what I do. You guys should be able to experience the same thing as well. Now, here's the thing. When we're not happy, when we're not fulfilled, our confidence, our self-worth, our happiness, our health, our finances can suffer. How many of you agree with me on that? Put a yes inside the chat if you agree with me on that, because look, everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants to be fulfilled, but they're not for sure exactly what to do. And if they are, they may not have the confidence to get there. All right. So here's the question. What if there was another way? What if things could be different? That is the question. Well, our story is simple. We empower people. That's what we do. We build better lives. When people ask me, what is it that you do for a living? I help better people's lives. That's what I do. I help them make money from their phone, but at the end of the day, I help people to build a better life, a better future, something that they can actually be excited about. You know, we give people meaning and purpose, and it's why we see so many people actually being successful inside of this idea, inside of this company. How would you feel if you had total control over every aspect of your life? I hear people say frequently that they're out of control with this or that, or they're out of balance with their family life. They're spending too much time, you know, working and those kinds of things. This is what I believe that you can do when you have control of your money, which will then give you control of the time so that you can do the things that you were born to do, the things that you are passionate about doing. So here's the deal. There are 4 ways that you can make money. So when you look at the marketplace out there, you got 35% of people who are working for themselves. That's what you call the do-it-yourselfers. You got 60% of people working for someone else. You have 4% are business owners. You have 1% who have the investor mindset. Now, here's the interesting thing. When I learned about this 20 years ago, what I found is that 95%, they only control 5% of the world's wealth. Whereas when you look at the 5%, that's the investors and that's the business owners, they control 95% of the market. So when you look at the owners of Facebook and Amazon and Google and all of these owners and investors of these major companies, they control 95% of the world's wealth. Guys, you need to understand that you can put yourself in the position to do the exact same thing as well. And that's what I want to talk to you about tonight. So here's a question. Have you ever heard of the exchange markets? If so, put a yes in the chat. Guess how many zeros are in a trillion? I actually added it up, 12 zeros. Longer than your phone number with the area code included. Now imagine a $5.3 trillion per day market. In fact, I saw an article yesterday that was put out and it was by Bloomberg. It said $6.6 trillion a day is traded. $6.6 trillion a day in this exchange market. It's huge. A market that's open 24 hours, 5 days a week, unlike the stock market, which closes every day. This is a market that's open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, all around the globe, which means that you have the opportunity throughout the day and night to make money. A market that you can exchange without owning any physical money. Isn't that crazy? You can have your money working for you instead of you just working for your money, but you don't actually have to own the physical money. And I'm going to show you how that works. It's known as the foreign exchange. A lot of you have experienced this. I just got back from Europe. When I left the United States, I exchanged the US dollar for the euros. When I came back, I exchanged the euros for the US dollar. The markets change every second of the day. You could actually make money doing that, but you don't need to travel from one country to the next making money doing that. You can do it right from your phone. And that's what I'm here to share with you guys tonight. Now, there is another market that's growing towards $1 trillion. It's setting this future stage for how everyone's going to handle money. There have been so many people that were skeptical about it, but the reality is it's becoming a global form of payment. People, the online and offline retailers are accepting it, and you can also trade this market without actually owning any physical money. It's known as digital currency. See, a lot of people have heard of Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, all these other digital coins, but they were not for sure if it was legitimate. Guess what? It is legitimate. You got all of these retailers, gas stations, and all these other places around the globe that are actually using and accepting these digital currencies. So you have the foreign exchange, and you also have this digital currency known as cryptocurrency, okay? So what we put together as a company is called I Am Educated. And this is where we help you to master the markets so that you know actually how to make money with the money that you actually have. You've got to get the, we call this earn while you learn. And so that way that you can learn this, but you can actually be earning money along the way. So we have a couple different academies. There's the Foreign Exchange Mastery Academy. There's the High Frequency Mastery Academy. You also have the Digital Currency Master Academy. So that if you want to learn about cryptocurrency or the foreign exchange, this is where you actually get the education. Think of it like a university where you're actually going to school to get the education, but this way you can keep making the money without having necessarily a degree that could be out of date within 3 to 5 years. This is something that you can take with you the rest of your life. There's also home-based business. So for all the home-based business owners that are actually watching this right now, there's actually a mastery academy of this, of how to actually make residual income from your home. All right. So there's that as well that can help get you the tax deductions that you may need. So we have what's called Go Live. Inside this Go Live, these give you access to over 100 full-time educators that are hired by the company to train you and give you live mentorship where you can learn from the best. You can actually get the education and trade with them live. What's so powerful about this is it is designed around your busy life and your schedule, and there's also recordings in case you miss a session. But you can literally trade Forex, cryptocurrency, and others live with these educators and make money. So whether you're looking to do it part-time or full-time, you can get on those live sessions that we have. It's incredible. Now, we have strategies that we put together with these different products that will simplify your trading. When people get started, they're not for sure exactly what to do. So we've actually put together strategies that are going to help you guys actually be successful when you trade. Now, for those who do not have the desire to learn how to trade, we put together these easy follow trade ideas where basically you have the apps and a notification will pop up on your phone and the educator will actually send a trade where you simply copy and paste that trade. So they've actually done the homework for you. They send it to your phone, you copy and paste that trade in, and you have the opportunity to make a profit. So this is for all the people who do not want the education, but they do want the profits, if you know what I'm talking about, okay? Now, the biggest question that we get is how can you actually start? So what we put together was a free program where if you were to share the company or the services with somebody else, so like let's say that you shared it with 2 individuals, the company will actually give you a free membership. So that means that the monthly subscription would actually be free. So now you're getting all the education that you need at no cost, okay? And we also have, for those who want to build this as a business, for the business owners out there, if you want to put in the chat, how many of you actually want to build this as a business? Put a yes inside the chat box in front of you, because this is one of those things where we have people that want to build it as a business and make that residual income so that they actually have more money to trade with, okay? All right, so we do have that here. So the way that this works is that, in fact, I'm going to make this simple. Let's show you this right here. So if I went beyond the 2, and let's say I shared it with a 3rd person, the company is going to give me $150 a month, and they're going to give me a rank called Platinum 150. That means I have 3 customers. I make $150 a month. Now, naturally, what's going to happen is those people, kind of like on social media, they're actually going to share these services with others. Why would they do that? Because they can be making money. And so they'll naturally share it with other people. So now I have 12 customers. I make $600 a month, $150 a week. You're paid every Friday right to your e-wallet, okay? Now, for some of you, that makes a tremendous difference. You can pay groceries, insurance, or whatever it is that you have for your bills, your daily life, your car payments, your house payments, your rent. This could make a difference. 30 customers pays $1,000 a month. Now, folks, I've been doing this for 20 years. I have never, ever seen residual income pay out this amount on such few customers. And you got to remember, this is reoccurring, which means it continues to come in as long as you have those active customers. And if you want to see this on more of a wider scales where you can make some significant income, this is what I've done for a living. This is why I'm talking to you right now. This is how I'm able to take care of my wife and 6 children, is doing this right here. Not only do I make money trading, but I also make money on the IBO side as well. So if you look at Platinum 2000, that's 75 customers. Platinum 5000, 225 customers. Chairman 10, 500 customers, and so forth. You're talking about being able to make 6, 7, 8-figure incomes doing this. Folks, we have people at every one of these ranks are making this income. In fact, about almost nearly 200 chairmans in the company alone, Chairman 10 to Chairman 500 and beyond, over $500,000 on a monthly basis. Do you understand that? This does not even count the money that's being made trading. This is extra money. This is residual income for the company, basically saying thanks for helping bring customers and referring people to our subscription, right? So they're giving you the kickback, and it is residual. That's the thing that you need to remember. So here's how you can get started. There's 2 options. You can either get the Platinum or the Elite. The Platinum is going to give you the basics of what you need to get started. The Elite gives you access to everything that I've shown you. Now, you can choose which one's going to work best for you. For example, the Platinum package would be $225. There is the monthly on the Platinum is $149.95, so $150 a month. That is not due today. It's 30 days from now. But how can you get that for free? Remember I told you about the 2 and free? Share with 2, membership is free. If you're not going to do that, then just make more money on the trading than you're paying on the monthly fee anyway, okay? There are other prime packs, not required, but if you want to do 3 months, 6 months, 12 months access, that will lock you in, but it will also save you the money in the process. In fact, one thing I want to mention with this, going back to this slide right here, is that it is month to month. There's a 7-day money back guarantee, and it's month to month. So you're not actually locked into a contract. You can decide to turn it off at any time. You are not obligated to stay as a subscriber. And so that's one thing to keep in mind as you're looking at this as well. So here's a question, guys. What will you become? What will you become? Something I want to show you, going back to my Facebook here, is when you look at myself and my wife and our children, the thing that you got to keep in mind is that you got to put yourself in a position where you can spend the time with those that you love and care for the most. And I know that I really enjoy spending time with my wife, my kids, and some people have been like, well, Brandon, of course you enjoy spending time with your wife. Look at her, right? The bottom line is that I've chosen to spend the time because I was willing to put in the work. And so therefore, because of residual passive income, I've been able to be blessed. Folks, we have people literally all over the globe, who are wanting to be a part of what we're doing. You know, the thing I love about what we do is we don't actually have to sell anything to anybody. That's why I love what we do, is we do not have to sell lotions, potions, powders, pills, or bug juice. What we do is we say, hey, here's the services. You can make money without recruiting anyone if you don't want to. Make them in the largest financial markets in the world, Forex, in digital currency. Guys, you have the opportunity to start winning. All you have to do is get back to the person who referred you this and let them know how you want to get started. In fact, let's go to the site right here, im.academy, right here, im.academy. So what you would do is you go to the person who referred you, you get their link, and you go ahead and you get started, right? In fact, I'm going to scroll down and show you right here. So at the bottom, so where it says new customer sign up, you click right there and you decide, you put in your information and you decide which one of the packs that you want to go with, okay? So like, for example, I talked to you about the platinum right there. And then you have the monthly for the platinum right here. That'll include the tax, $164.95. So folks, make the decision. Either way, you're going to make a decision. Make the decision that you want to change your life starting today, that you no longer want to put yourself in a position where you are not controlling your time. Create the income, the financial freedom and debt freedom that you guys are looking for. Get back to the person who referred you here. We look forward to working with you guys. Super excited to invite you to be a part of our family. If you decide to be a part of us tonight, I want to say welcome to I Am Mastery Academy. Super excited to work with you guys. We will see you at the top. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you again soon.